this is Lady Boulay, and I hope you're having a most marvelous day. Thank you for your support. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for your thumbs up, for your comments, and thank you for sharing the videos. Thank you for all you do to support the channel. And yes, we are commanded to love one another, whether we want to or not, or whether we agree with each other or not. Well, ladies and gentlemen, and this man right here on the screen, Sean Puffy P. Diddy Combs, we have seen another massive transfer of wealth out of the hands of a black person and into the hands of a preference and her white husband. We see this happening quite frequently enough for it to be of a concern, since the prediction is that black Americans will be at zero wealth in whatever year it is to come. We cannot afford to lose this kind of money out of the black community. This is the woman, Cassandra Ventura, known as Cassie, that received the judgment of, some say, 9 figures. Well, that's at least $100 million. That is a lot of money if that's true. She was asking for 30. That's still a lot of money. But whatever the negotiation was, she ended up with more than what she asked for, according to people. Now, I'm not arguing whether or not she deserved it. Based on the lawsuit that she filed against him, all of that stuff she had in that lawsuit, and I believe her, I don't believe she made it up. She deserves it. She deserves it. But it begs the question, what are black men doing that's causing them to have to pay out this kind of money? She was not a wife. They didn't have any children. And yet she walks away with this kind of money. This is insane. The black community is desperate for that kind of money. We need facilities where black women can go and have their babies and they not both end up dead. Our HBCUs need funding. We need funding for schools for black boys and girls so they don't get into a pipeline where they spend 12 or 15 years in school and come out and not able to read. We need that money in the black community. This is crazy. And this is why I say black Americans need to stop falling in love with these celebrities. They are not worthy of the love and the adulation that they get. What we see is these $1 million athletes who are married to any and everybody but a black woman, selling these raggedy ass tennis shoes that are worth no more than $50, selling these inferior products to black children for hundreds of dollars. These children are sometimes on free lunch, living in Section 8 housing. Some of them are homeless. And yet they're out there trying to identify with somebody who doesn't even care enough about them to price the tennis shoes at a price that would make sense. And for the people who say, well, they can do what they want to with their money, you are absolutely right. They can do what they want to with their money. And that is what they are doing. And that is why I say they don't deserve the love. And celebrities don't really add anything to the black community. We are proud of their achievements, their accomplishments, but they don't really add anything to the black community. The wealth in the black community is built from the center, the middle class. Celebrities are outliers, but we've put them in the center and made them seem more important than what they are. But they are outliers, and that's how they should be treated, just like every other community. They don't depend on celebrities. They depend on the small business people, the teachers, the preachers, the doctors, the people that are in the community doing the work. They're the ones that deserve the love. We loved Michael Jackson. I don't think you could love a celebrity more than we loved Michael Jackson. He transferred billions back into the white community through those children that many people say he had no blood connection to. The tragic Kobe Bryant transferred millions, if not billions, into a non-black community. Michael Jordan is postured to transfer his billions into a non-black community. So they've got this meme of him out there crying all the time. Yeah, he ought to be crying, and we ought to be crying with him. And I can hear somebody saying now, what about the black women? What about the black women? Well, Whitney Houston left her money to her daughter and her mother. To my knowledge, she didn't leave her money to any non-black community. Tina Turner married this white man, and he got her money. So that's one black woman. Beyonce is married to a black man with some black children, so that's where her money will go. Viola Davis and Angela Bassett, both award-winning actresses, are married to black men with black children. So, most likely that's where their money will go. Many black male celebrities are married to black women with black children, and that's very commendable for them. But a lot of these superstar black men in particular will pass that money on to another race of people, and they don't even flinch. It doesn't even faze them. It appears that they are passing on wealth that could go into the black community and to their black family. They have family members that can use that money. And I'm saying with my full chest that black people need to stop falling in love with these people. They are outliers. When you look at the bell curve, in the center is where all of the action is. On the outsides, on the far left, is people who are operating on a very low level. And on the right side, people are operating on a very high level. But all of the real action, the substance, is in the middle. The substance of the black community is in the center. We don't give ourselves enough credit for what we do in the center. These celebrities are not worthy of our love and our adulation, and they ought to be called out. It's disgraceful what this woman said this man did to her, this P. Diddy person. It's disgraceful. And that is really not how I want to see black men portrayed in the media. So he had to go and settle for $100 and something million just to keep his reputation clean and probably to keep his ass out of jail. So this is disgraceful. It's disgraceful for the fact that he behaved this way with a woman, and it's disgraceful that he's having to pay this much money to get this woman off his back. So this was a very dumb transfer of wealth, just like many other dumb transfers of wealth out of the black community into non-black communities. And I believe that we, black American people, should start putting some kind of a price tag on our love and adulation for these celebrities. When they come out with these campaigns of products like tennis shoes that we know are promoted to young black children, we should have a counter campaign going asking, what are you going to put back in the black community for shaking these young people down for money? Because you know they're looking for some type of validation or some kind of identity with these black athletes. So black people, I don't know, it should be the National Organization of Black People who are going to hold celebrities accountable for insensitive advertising. This organization, maybe we'll make it up online, maybe that'll be from Lady Boulay, should ask them how much of that is going back into the black community that you live in. Because these big time athletes live in big cities where there's a large population of black people. So what are you going to put back into the community? Are you going to create a park where the children can go and play and be safe? Why not use your celebrity to go to some of these police departments and try to build a better relationship between the police and the black community so we don't constantly have to hear about police brutality? Are you going to use your influence and your celebrity to do something like that? It takes more than just giving out turkeys at Thanksgiving. You need to do more for what you get out of the community as a whole, not just the black community, but the American community. Because if the black community is improved, the American community is improved. I will end with this. Black America needs to stop throwing our love away on people who don't appreciate it and who don't deserve it. The black community has never shown anything but love for black celebrities, but where we have expected strength, we have seen weakness. Where we have expected advocacy, we have gotten silence. The celebrities of the past were much more active and concerned about the community than these celebrities we have today. We are told that what the system says to you is you can come, but you can't bring anybody with you, and you can't do anything to help or uplift your community, the black community. Well, if those are the conditions for a celebrity, then you need to ask yourself, really, is it worth it? And the black community needs you. They need your advocacy. They need your presence. They need your voice, as well as the money. And I think that black people should withhold this love until we get something back in return. Let me know what you think about this. Okay, thank you for listening. Subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, share the video, and as always, have a great day.